This is a commercial real estate building. I've got employees and people that work here, but it's also a convention center. And I have to tell you that during the pandemic, it sucked owning this commercial real estate that was used for housing a lot of social functions. So the question today is commercial real estate ever going to come back? And if so, when?
One shot, not a future for sure. Let's go. I'm turning dreams into reality. Yeah, it's one shot, not a future for sure. Let's go.
You know, my first real estate mentor was Dolph DeRoos, and he was Robert Kiyosaki's #1 financial advisor. I have to tell you, I called Dolph up the other day and I said, bro, will commercial ever come back? Because this guy is the king of commercial. He's done real estate in multiple countries around the world. And this guy knows how to take commercial real estate and turn it into tidy profits. And I wanted to get his opinion on this question. Is commercial real estate ever going to come back? And you know what he had to say? He basically said, Kris, this post-pandemic world has a lot of people working from home and a lot of people want to keep it that way. And you know what? Businesses have found that this can actually be more efficient. It cuts down on business expenses. But that leaves a lot of empty buildings, empty theaters. People are choosing to connect virtually. And a lot of people are wondering, is it really going to stay this way? Or when this pandemic really totally winds down, are we really going to go back to the way things were? Truth is, there's no going back.
There's no going back.
We're evolving, we're moving forward. And my buddy Dolph, you know what he told me? He says, Kris, there are actually 5 reasons why commercial is a more attractive investment right now than ever before. And here's number 1. Creative approaches to commercial real estate are its best kept secret. Commercial spaces can be repurposed to best fit the needs of the local market. For example, during the pandemic, many theaters converted into COVID testing centers. Bottom line is commercial can be actually leveraged into so many different things. This building we're in right now, it used to be a sewing factory 30 years ago. And then it was used as a place of business where people would create websites. Today, it's a convention center.
I am a building and I've got news for you.
For example, Dolph and I are looking at this hotel and converting it into a home for the elderly. We can actually probably increase its profitability 5 or 6-fold because guess what? That's the need of this day and age. We have these baby boomers and they need a place to live where they can have assisted living facilities. Turns out it's a lot more profitable and a lot of people are converting their real estate into that game. Strangely enough, during this whole pandemic, business is actually booming. According to Cushman & Wakefield, the office real estate market will fully recover largely due to employment growth and the ongoing shift in the U.S. economy's concentration in certain types of professional jobs. In other words, the professionals are basically saying, are you kidding me? We're not shutting down our doors. We actually have more expansion and growth happening right now than ever before. Oddly enough, commercial real estate is more profitable right now in many ways than residential real estate. You see, with the booming single-family home market, you actually have to bring 20% down to the table. And before the pandemic, that was like $40,000, $50,000 for a median-sized home. Now that's closer to $60,000 to $75,000. And yet, in the commercial game, if you can figure out a better use for the property that would double the rents, you literally could get a bank to actually provide the entire loan with you putting nothing down out of pocket. Commercial has become something I'm putting a lot of focus and attention on. You'll see some videos about it. You'll see me introducing my buddy Dolph DeRoos because, you know, different than just residential real estate, commercial does give you actually a lot more no money down options. And it's the kind of game where you can do a single deal and make tens of thousands of dollars of profit a month. Whereas in real estate, you do a deal and maybe you get $1,000 a month cash flow or $300 a month cash flow. A single commercial deal could be your financial freedom play. Third reason that commercial is coming back is the flexible workforce trend.
Well, I think you need to be more flexible.
Right now, there's shifts to a more knowledge-based professional services economy that will offset the flexible workforce trend. Offices will have the flexibility to be open for employee expansion and a gathering space for more formal meetings. Strangely enough, I've got a ton of my people that literally work from home, but we come into the office for more of these formal gatherings, and that's exactly how we're using it. When is your favorite band going on tour again, right? I mean, sure, I can listen to them on the radio or I can download their song, But there's nothing better than live. And you know what? Right now, there's a lot of cabin fever in the country. After the pandemic's limited contact with public events, there's going to be an intensified desire for connection, social activity, and in-person entertainment. All of these things take place, guess where? In commercial venues. Literally, this is what commercial real estate is used for. In fact, I've got my largest event I've ever held coming up in 2 months. Why? Because of cabin fever. And then, of course, you have to look at adaptation. Commercial spaces are now being retrofitted for society's new standards. Because of the pandemic, building regulations and standards will improve and adapt to societal expectations. For example, Spencer Levy, a senior economic advisor at a commercial real estate investment firm, predicts buildings will install better HVAC systems that will improve cleaner air. That and other factors, such as decreased densities, means that office use in the next 18 to 24 months will be similar to what we saw prior to the pandemic. Dolph DeRussa is known for making millions of dollars in the game of commercial real estate, and he loves it. So I asked him if he would provide a link below and make his latest book available for free to you that will actually teach you how to leverage all forms of real estate, but especially commercial real estate, for making a lot of money. Right now, if you want to learn from my original mentor how he made all that money in real estate and how he's doing it today, click the link, get your free copy of the book, and learn how to profit on multifamily, residential, and commercial real estate. Commercial might seem like a really big takedown, or maybe you're thinking it's going to take a ton of money, but you know what? What if it actually took less money than like a single family home? Would that be kind of mind-blowing? I actually made a video here in studio with Dolph DeRussa teaching his favorite hack on how he does commercial real estate with little to no money at all out of pocket. Click the video, check it out, enjoy. And if you're creative like Dolph DeRussa teaches, really cool things happen. Nothing. I hate empty platitudes. Really cool things happen. Stupid. Things. Stuff. Good stuff.